Visit flamingoland.co.uk.
Right, Thursday morning.
Griffo in the morning.
3 minutes after 8. Forget the weather. Get out of bed. You know it's going to be a great day today. We're talking supermarket sweep trolley dashes on the show today. Hang on for that. I would love your opinion. Did we get a winner on Sarah's Secret Survey? We're going to find out soon. Yesterday's Guess the Ad. You were great at guessing Gillette, a best a man can get. A new one coming up soon. Here's David Bowie.
The alarm is already going off. You're about to snooze it, but wait, you found the right show.
It's showtime. Griffo in the morning. YO1 Radio.
David Bowie on YO1 Radio. Always wake up to Griffo in the morning. Just can't resist. You know the score every time I play it. Let's dance or let's dance if you're from the south. Thursday morning, I tell you what, it's a grim day out there today. Big coat, umbrella, kayak out the garage if you've got one. It's going to pour down all day today, but hey-ho, it's nearly the weekend. Good morning.
Griffo in the morning. Stop snoozing. Shake yourself. Get out of bed. And get to work. You found the right show.
I know the drill. You just want to stay there today, don't you? Snooze, snooze, snooze. That was me at 4 a.m. Heard the rain battering on my window pane. I'm like, no, can't do this today. Anyway, I made it. And hopefully you're going to get out of bed and do the same as me. It's Thursday morning, 26th of September, and we're on the air till 10.
Griffo in the morning.
So did we get a winner on Sarah's Secret Survey? Did we? No. No! And there was another clue in there today. 23% of men have what? I think we know it off by heart. We need a Friday morning winner. That's what we need. But a variety of new guesses today. There was an additional clue. We know it's the human body. We know it is something now that you can never get rid of. And today, Tina in Moulton said a severed finger. Vicky in Hagsby, cauliflower ears. You know, if you're doing rugby or boxing, they swell up. And maybe another clue, because this needs to go now. It really does. Today's World Contraception Day. It's a mission to improve awareness of contraception to enable young people to make more informed choices. World Maritime Day. It's International Day for the total elimination of nuclear weapons. European Day of the Languages. It's Arthur's Day as well. What is Arthur's Day, you might ask? Anything to do with Dudley Moore? No. It's a day marked to honour Arthur Guinness, the founder of the famous drink. When you go to the bar, can I have Arthur Guinness, please? No, he just made it. Anyway, on the show today, we're talking about Supermarket Sweep. There's a TV show everybody would love to see make a comeback, and that one is high on people's lists. Now, I don't know if they ever did a reboot of this. I'm sure Alan Carr's probably had his way with Supermarket Sweep. He has with all the other classics. Dale Winton, God rest his soul, did a grand job of doing Supermarket Sweep. I know one of the girls who used to do one of the checkout girls, you know? Somebody I used to work with called Rhiannon. She used to be on one of the checkouts. And Gary King, another friend, used to be the voiceover. You know, when they did the trolley dash at the end, he would be Mr. Voiceover, telling you what objects they had to get, and they were running out of time and all of that. So a little twist on Supermarket Sweep as a TV show you'd like to see make a comeback. I'm asking you the question today. If you could do the trolley dash in any store, anywhere, what store would it be? You get 3 minutes in the shop. You can pile your trolley as high as you want. You got 3 minutes in any store. Which one are you going for? Now, me, being kind-hearted guy that I am, I would go to a supermarket and get a load of food essentials and maybe some, sleeping bags and all that kind of stuff and drop it off with the homeless. I would do that first. And if it was just for me and it could only be for me, it'd be PC World or the Apple Store. Get a load of tech, because I'm a technoholic. Is that such a word? Not even sure. So what are you doing? What store are you choosing on your Supermarket Sweep trolley dash? 01904 53 0043. Get in touch with the show. Coming up, Guess the Ad, and you misheard lyrics, and now my record of the week. I love this. Brand new Kim Wilde. She is back and still sounding so 1980s. It's so good, this. Brand new tune, Kim Wilde. So 1980s. I love it. 8:15 and Trail of Destruction.
It's Griffo in the morning.
And that's got to play every single day this week. It's a cracking tune, that. Thanks for checking out YO1 Radio. York on 102.8, Selby on 90 FM, across North Yorkshire on DAB, on the app, Sky, Freeview, and your smart speaker. Today, then, 26th of the most popular day for Brits to give birth following a very merry Boxing Day. Anybody listening at the moment at York Maternity Ward, I know you have us on down there. Hello to you if you're giving birth today. Hello. How is your Boxing Day? Brilliant, no doubt. Very nice festive period, actually. We're talking supermarket sweep on the show today. Everybody loved that, didn't they? I was a student at the time. It was back in the 1990s. It was kind of getting up time for me. Stick a bit of Dale on. Let's get on that supermarket sweep. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, I think we've actually got the music here, haven't we? Have we got the music? We have. Oh, this is bringing back the memories. Check it out. If you could have a trolley dash at any store here in North Yorkshire, which one are you going to? 3 minutes, fill your trolley, you can take it home, you can keep it. Oh, what a nice thought that would be. Debbie Davis, morning Debbie, she says, the range. You won't believe the range. Morning Andrea Moffat, M&S or the Kipling shop? Wait a minute, the Kipling shop? Where is that? Never heard of that one. Is it the cake shop? Didn't know they had a specific store. Morning to Katie Mountfield. She said, if it's for the kids, Griffo, it's Smith's Toy Superstore at Clifton Moor. For the hobby, Hobbycraft in town. Love it there. Got one amongst Cross, haven't they? And a B&M for me. Get it stacked in. That's at Clifton Moor, innit? Go on, fill your boots. Alan Woodhead would go to the Burberry store. Pat Riley, York Gin. Oh, yes, I thought that might be the case. Judith Billings is going to Thasda. What about you? 01904 53 0043. For me, I'm a do-gooder. I absolutely am. I go to a supermarket, get a load of food essentials, drop it off for the homeless. Or if it's just for me, love a bit of tech. PC World maybe. Yeah, be at Clifton Moor straight away. The Apple resale store just in town. I'll be at that as well.
Guess the ad. Guess the ad. On YO1 Radio.
Classic TV commercial. What is this an ad for?
Chewy in the neighbor. Take the rainbow of the flavor.
That takes me back to when I was a kid. I remember when this product was released and I pleaded with my mum to get some, and eventually, yes, I got a pack and it was so nice.
Chewy in the neighbor. Take the rainbow of the flavor.
Guess the ad for Thursday. If you get it right, you go into the draw. Somebody's going to win a pair of tickets to the York Barbican for a show of your choice. Get it right today, you might be in it. Right, latest on the roads next.
YO1 Radio.
And a flashback from Earth, Wind and Fire.
Griffo in the morning with Monk's Cross Tiles and Bathrooms.
Memories of the 1970s on the flashback. You can just smell the high karate from here. It's 8:26 on the flashback. Earth, Wind and Fire and the Emotions. Flares, big collars, medallion. You know the drill. Good morning. Welcome to Thursday. Yesterday we were out on Parliament Street after the show, feeding our faces at the York Food and Drink Festival. So many great stalls down there. We met a guy from Acomb who'd put his life savings, actually sold his house to buy into a business where they produce their own chocolate dairy-free. And we had a lot of the team with us yesterday that was sampling. There's a lot of try before you buy, isn't there, at the Food and Drink Festival. They said this chocolate was just incredible. Go check it out. It's on there till the end of the week. We're doing a bit of supermarket sweep action this morning on the show. We were talking about supermarket sweep in the office yesterday, and I said if you could have a trolley dash around any shop, which one's it going to be? Morning to Fiona. She'd go either Smith's Toy Superstore, Penley's or Harvey Norman's. Morning to Philip Passy, who would go to the Apple Store. Leanne Clare, bit of Joe Malone, Leanne, bit of Joe Malone. Linda Marshall, M&S, Simply Food, Carl Price. That tune Eternal and BB Winans. Good morning, Griffo here, 8:31. Everybody who guesses the ad right, by the way, gets into the draw to win a pair of tickets for York Barbican. Here is today's. What are you going for? Have a guess. 01904 53 0043. First right this morning, Trisha. Well done, Trisha. Tell you who's good at this game. Alwyn Jones. Well done to you, buddy. And Natasha at New Earswick and all the team at Crown Paints. And Wendy and Tracy working at York Hospital. Not heard from the maternity unit down there today. Apparently this is the day most are likely to give birth after a bit of a nice Boxing Day. We're officially 9 months on OBS. Next on YO1 Radio, Misheard lyrics from ABBA and Paul Young, classic Bon Jovi. Now the latest local news and sport. It's 8:32.
With the latest news for York and surrounding areas, I'm UK.
Griffo in the morning. Griffo in the morning.
8:37. Thanks for waking up with me today. I'm Griffo. Yellow weather warning in place today. Heavy rain, battering it down at the moment. It's going to last all day too, which is not good. 13 your daytime high in York. More rain is likely tonight. Lows of 9 degrees in Thirsk. And Bon Jovi, It's My Life.
Griffo in the morning.
And your Misheard lyrics are next.
YO1 Radio.
My Life. Bon Jovi, great tune that. 19 minutes to 9 on your local radio station for York and North Yorkshire.
Guess the ad. Guess the ad. On YO1 Radio.
Have you got this yet?
Chewy in the neighbor. Take the rainbow off the paper.
5-minute warning. 01904 53 0043. You want to go to a gig of your choice at your Barbican? You know what to do.
Misheard lyrics. You've been singing it wrong for years. And so have we.
I have cracking Misheard lyrics today, sent in by Lorraine. And Lorraine is in Upper Poppleton. Thanks for these two, Lorraine. The first one is ABBA, Super Trooper. Have you heard the line in Super Trooper, Griffo, that goes, I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Tesco.
I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Tesco. When I called you last night from Tesco.
Love it. When I called you last night from Tesco. The next one is Paul Young, the legendary song from the 80s. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. Where you going, the butchers?
Every time you go away,
Here it comes.
you take a piece of me with you. You take a piece of me with you.
What are you going for? Nice bit of rump,
A piece of
pork chop,
with
T-bone.
Misheard lyrics. You've been singing it wrong for years. And so have we. Griffo in the morning.
We've all got those songs, haven't we? We sing the wrong words too. If you got some, send them in. Griffo at yo1radio.co.uk. And you could be on the show tomorrow on YO1 Radio. Here he is with his meat. It's Paul Young. And every time you go away. Good morning.
hey, if we can solve any problem, we can look at peace.
Come on. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. It's when you're on an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? Or a butcher's, or a barbecue. Good morning, it's Griffo here. It's YO1 Radio. Thanks for checking out the show. Misheard lyrics back tomorrow. Did you guess the ad?
Chewy in the neighbor.
I would have got this straight away today, this one.
Take the rainbow off the paper.
Taste the rainbow. That, of course, was Skittles. And we'll do another one tomorrow morning here on YO1 Radio. If you did get it spot on today, that means you're in the draw. Barbican tickets could be yours at the end of the month. Here's Post Malone and Dolly Parton.
Baby, I don't have a heart.
Dolly Parton and Post Malone. I just can't do it. 10 to 9, Thursday morning. Thank you for checking out YO1 Radio. Now, you may have seen me on our social media feed, and I was in my element, sat behind the wheel of a first bus. I think I missed my vocation in life. You remember a few months ago, we were asking you to nominate your community hero right here in York. Somebody that goes that extra mile. Their name is going to go on a bus. Now, there's 2 winners that are going to win this, so keep your eyes peeled on our social media, because I think at some point tomorrow, we're going to announce our special winners. And the good thing is as well, very, very soon, you also might have the chance to have a first bus named after you. Amazing! Tomorrow, social media at This Is YO1. 9 o'clock going back to the 80s on the Rewind, and the Mac Band. And the McCampbell Brothers. And Roses Are Red. Bought this one back in the day. How about you? Another song I absolutely adored in this year was S Express. The Theme. What year? S Express. And Salt and Pepper's debut song. Guess the year game today between 9 and 10. All you got to do is tell us the year. Get ready for that. We'll do that after 9 o'clock today. Final check on the roads coming next, and a massive song before the news at 9. Hang on.
The YO1 Rewind. YO1 Radio.
Griffo in the morning with direct Thailand YO1 Radio weather.
Well, it's a grim day out there today, isn't it? Heavy rain, yellow weather warning for flooding, and highs of 13 degrees in York. Tonight, more rain is likely, and molten lows of 9, and more rain Friday too.
YO1 Radio weather. Brought to you by Flamingo Land Luxury Resort Village. For your next exciting family holiday or short break, visit flamingoland.co.uk.
The sunshine's back for the weekend.
The YO1 Rewind.
Yesterday was back to the 90s, just ahead of the millennium. We went back to 99. Today, the 1980s. I know how much you love the 80s. In there today, Wet, 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 Bananarama, something gorgeous from Brenda Russell. But we'll start with Rick Astley, and if you want to guess the year, the number on WhatsApp is 01904 530043.
Massive songs, all from 1 year. This is the YO1 Rewind with Griffo.
It's showtime. Griffo in the morning. YO1 Radio.
9, the Rewind's on Thursday morning. They were the biggest act in the UK in this year when they bros. Red blazers, gross bottle tops on kicker shoes and ripped jeans. I remember the look. And the songs were pretty good when they dropped the boy, 9. And before that, Rick Astley, Together Forever, a #1 single in America. All you got to do is guess the year. Scott and Charlene get married in Neighbours.
Would you all please be upstanding?
All we need is Charlene, that's all. Scott, she will be here. Brides are always late, it's traditional. Yeah, but Dad, if she keeps us waiting too long, then I'm going to forget about everything I'm supposed to say, aren't I?
Would you all be seated, please?
All together.
Now I've got everything.
It's all right.
So the wedding of the year, Scott and Charlene in Neighbours. What is the year? 01904 530043. Unemployment stands at 2.6 million in the UK. Also in this year, the first ever Comet Relief, Red Nose Day, raising 15 million for charity. All these songs from the same year. And next, Belinda Carlisle, I Get Weak on YO1 Radio.
When I'm with you, I shake inside. When I look in your eyes.
Thursday's Rewind and Belinda Carlisle, I Get Weak, 9:15. Morning to Matt in Brighton, your first right with the year today. So hello to Lucy in Clifton. Hello, Lucy. Morning, Andrea in Thirsk. One out, she's gone 87. Tim in Akeham's gone 88. Van in Haxby, 1990. One of you is right, but the question is, which one of you?
Castle Dracula, home for many centuries to a dreadful dynasty of vicious vampire ducks, the Counts of Dracula.
Hey, Count Dracula.
I remember getting home from school, chips, fish, fingers and beans and Count Dracula on CITV. In a minute, the Mac Band, but what's the year?
YO1 Rewind. YO1 Radio.
And something from Wet, Wet, Wet.
Griffo in the morning with Monk's Cross Tiles and Bathrooms, Moulton Road, York. Find the inspiration for
Well, it was a cracking album, wasn't it? Popped in, sold out. That is Wet, 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 Temptation. It's 9:27. Hello to Alison in New Year's. She said, what a grim day today, Griffo. The weather is appalling. Kayak to work today, was it? Big coat, umbrella. Karen in Selby, you want out today. It's not 89. Wayne in York, you're always right. I'm sure you Google it. It's the Rewind from YO1 Radio. And next up, Banana Rama. Do you know they're still around? They're now a two-piece, but still doing their thing on the 80s tour. Banana Rama, I Want You Back. It's the Rewind from YO1 Radio. Cocktail was huge at the cinema.
So it seems like happy hour all day around here.
Yes, happy hour. Great American invention for spending quality time with spouse.
Bartender with the line for everything.
Hey, bartender, you know how to make a red-eye? I taught this young man everything he knows.
I doubt that.
This lad is the best bartender south of 14th Street. It's his downfall.
I don't see how being good at something can be your downfall.
All these songs from the same year. What year, though? YO1 Radio and These Dreams by heart. But what's the year?
Spare a little candle, save some light for me.
They made some incredible songs, didn't they? It's Heart and These Dreams on the Rewind from YO1 Radio. Thursday morning across North Yorkshire. One more clues to your 9:34. The Bank of England £1 note ceases to be legal tender. Do you remember getting £1 notes in your birthday card? Sandy Lyle, the Scottish golfer, is the first British winner of the US Masters. And we lose the amazing comedian Kenneth Williams.
YO1 Rewind. YO1 Radio.
And the theme to S Express is next.
Griffo in the morning with Monk's Cross Tiles and Bathroom.
Morning to Claire in Elvington. You got the year right today. Hello, Jamie Damon. Spot on. Sarah in Aiken with Alex in Flaxton. Also on the money too. But there's wrong guesses in there too. Colin in York, Gary Hannigan and Juliet. And if you want to guess, 01904 53 0043. Weekday mornings on YO1 Radio. We go back to 1 year between 9 and 10. It's our Guess the Year game. And you're guessing good so far. You can also email griffo@yo1radio.co.uk. Weekday afternoons at 12:30 with Claire Pulfer. We play 3 amazing songs on the Quiet Storm selection. We do it again tonight with Jane on The Late Show. Songs like this, Brenda Russell and Piano in the Dark on the Rewind from YO1 Radio.
When I find myself watching the time.
Love that tune. Brenda Russell, Piano in the Dark on the Rewind from YO1 Radio. I was always certain the backing vocalist on that song was Michael McDonald, but a bit of Googling tells me otherwise. It's Joe Esposito, and it's a beautiful song. Love it. What is the year? 01904 53 0043. Don't tell me you need more clues. Do ya? Winter Olympics, we don't win any medals in Canada in this year. Not at all. Why on earth did we go? Ford Escort, the Britain's biggest selling car, and this was massive for Debbie Gibson. Out of the Blue on YO1 Radio.
Without you, I always thought.
Late guesses to the party this morning. Hello, Angie in Acombe, 3 out you are. Andy in Rawcliffe, 1 out with 87. Says some great music from the 1980s. I have to agree. Stuff you haven't heard in ages, right? Like Debbie Gibson. 2 more left to play. Salt and Pepper with Push It. And who remembers the Primitives with Crash? That gets a play next. Hang on.
The YO1 Rewind. YO1 Radio.
Griffo in the morning with direct...
1988, that was the year today. Well done if you got it. Chris will go back to this year on the Rewind recap at 5. Jonathan next, thanks for listening. Back tomorrow morning from 6.
Here you go.